Virgo, welcome to your 5-card movie star spread. As per usual, you can check the description box below and it'll talk about the significance of the spread and the placement of the cards. Also, I've organized the playlist, so if you're looking for past readings, you can click on playlist and look up past readings based on your sign. So it seems to me like you guys, you feel like you're in this transitional period and you've been working at this transition for a while now, okay? And you're very happy to be working the transition. You're recognizing milestones in your life that you've passed. You're reflecting on things in actually a very positive manner. Just kind of looking back at everywhere you've been and all the lessons you learned. And you're really feeling good about where you're going now. So you're having a very pensive, I want to say, transitional period. However, there are some quick changes that are coming through that are kind of disrupting the plan that you had for your transitional period. It's nothing that you can't handle. It's more of like a little bit of a setback or annoyance rather than an outright disruption of what it is that you're doing. The new foundation that you're trying to build is kind of in a rocky place. It's almost like you're 70% sure that everything is going to work out, and you're still kind of working out the details of that other 30%, but you aren't stopping the process. You're just kind of going forward, and you're taking a systematic approach. As a problem comes up, you're tweaking it, and you're waiting a little bit, and then as a problem comes up, you're tweaking it. So when the things come up really, really fast, it makes you nervous because you have to sit back and reprioritize. But like I said, it's not a complete hindrance. It's a mild annoyance. It's just small little twists and turns that you didn't expect along the way. What you're building is your legacy, okay? What you're building now is not necessarily for you. You're really forward thinking about how this is going to affect all the people in your life, okay? So you're building something to leave behind for the next generation. Or if this is a vocational spread, you're building into the company or your own personal business. So the next person who comes in and takes over has an easier time than you did. You're really focusing on that nitty-gritty of easing the strife of anybody who has to follow this path that you've laid out. Because it seems to me like the path that you laid out, although it was rough and although it was rocky, you're recognizing the emotional fulfillment. So, yep. Oh, wow. So you have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Cups in the inverse. What this tells me is that, Virgo, you are accepting the fact that even the mistakes that you made in your past have helped build the character that you are now. And you recognize the fact that if you literally plucked your mistake or something that you did that you weren't proud of in your history out of your time-space continuum, that you would not be the person that you are today. So I think this transition that you're looking at in order to build this legacy moving forward has a little something to do with helping other people understand that, yes, we all make mistakes, and yes, we all have strifes to overcome, but everything we do and everything we overcome builds our personality, builds who we are, and there are lessons learned along the way. So you're trying to teach that to other people right now. That's this legacy that you're leaving behind. This isn't a financial legacy. You're leaving behind a legacy of intellect, a legacy of emotional fulfillment, a legacy of understanding why things happen for people. Not just yourself, but why things happen for people. It seems to me like you're helping your tribe get out of a victim mindset. and really, really understand the journey of life. It sounds beautiful and it sounds easy, but this is not an easy task. Because sometimes you'll have all this information and you'll have all this solidified wisdom. There's a little thing on the back of my door. There's a quote that says, wisdom is crystallized paint. I forget who the quote's from, but it's a very beautiful thing. And sometimes you can't give that to people. Sometimes they just have to figure it out on their own. And you are starting to understand how to create that area of influence and express what you need in the hopes that people will accept your advice and your wisdom. And not everybody will. But for those who do, for those who really listen, focus your extra time and attention on them. All right, Virgo, thank you for joining me today. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I will see you next week.